All right, if you're one of those considering tearing out your dash, replacing your heater core because you have little or low heat coming out of your Ram 2500 pickup truck, check this video out first. I may save you a lot of money and a lot of time. I've disconnected this heater core hose going in. This is what we have the water hose hooked up to. Back behind here, you might be able to see with the flashlight, this hose actually goes on here from the other side of the heater core, but I don't have an adapter for it, so we're going to try to hold it in place and see how much of a mess we can make for your viewing pleasure. Let's see what happens, folks. Sounds like it's going into the bucket down below. Oh, what was that? I think it just popped up on top of that. Something's happening. I don't know if that's normal. Unless we blew something up. Now we have good flow coming out. It sounds like, I don't know. We'll have to look back on film and see what we caught there. That sucker blew like it was either plugged or it had a huge air gap. But even when I was holding the hose, felt like something was plugging it. We didn't put any cleaner in there either. I don't even know if we need to run it back to the other side, but if I can, that's a lot of pressure. It's done flushing. Now we'll go ahead and put this hose back on its correct location. Snap it in place. I don't like that, but that is the way it is. There we go. Temperature's 154 degrees. We haven't even opened up the thermostat or brought up the heat, and the heat is about 90% more than what it would normally be any other time. So we'll get it up to a temperature of about 190 to 200 degrees, open up the thermostat and see what happens. I don't know if that's going difference, but I wish I had a temperature gauge, but it's almost like I can't hold my hand up against this vent. It's so hot. That's never happened. Sure, 192 degrees. 194, 195. Usually thermostat opens up at around 200, and then hovers around 194. Thermostat opened up, and we have hot heat, hot enough heat to where I can't hold my fingers over it for any extended period of time. All right, this is amazing, folks. We have I just started this truck up and drove about 3 miles, and we already have very nice heat. I'm gonna have to get, I wish I would have took a temperature before and a temperature after we flushed the system, because I'm telling you, that was the fix. I'm not sure how to explain it, but it definitely fixed it. Where before I'd be struggling to have anything but cold air coming out of these vents. Now I have heat. I am so freaking happy. Especially when it gets down to 0 degrees in the winter or less. Now I have heat to keep my footsies warm and happy. But we took this fitting off here. And in the video, that's where you saw all the air or gunk coming out of it. Not sure. But I didn't have an adapter to flush it back through that hose. We had to do everything coming off of the bottom hose, which routes over to here into the, it tees into this manifold tubing. So we disconnected this hose going back to the bottom of the heater core, and that's where we flushed all that water into and coming out of the top hose, which we had disconnected with that quick disconnect over there. So hard to see all that in a video, but that's just a recap. All right, folks, let me confess, I was about to tear the whole instrument panel out of this truck to figure out why the actuator doors were not working properly, because that's where all the YouTube videos were leading me. But don't make that mistake. Do the basics first. Change your radiator fluid, but in this case I flushed out the heater core before I change out the complete radiator fluid system, because I really wanted to test and see if there was anything plugging that heater core up. Now, it's inconclusive whether it was air in the system, which I don't know if that's possible, to have air in your heater core, or if there was actually something that was plugging it up and allowed that air and water and whatever else was in there to come out. I never visually saw any debris other than discolored water or radiator fluid, I should say. So anyway, do the basics first. That's my tip of the day from Phil here at Peterson Farms in Asheville. It could save you a lot of time, headaches, frustrations, and money in the meantime. This costs nothing. Just hooked up the hose to the disconnected hoses off the heater core and flushed it out. Now, it's been working fine for several days, and I've got heat that I would never ever believe that I could ever have out of this truck, where before it almost seemed like there was an open door from the outside air, especially in the winter time. AC worked fine, but there was no heat in this truck for multiple years. I hate to admit it, that I suffered through that when it was this easy to fix. Thanks for stopping in today. I hope you learned something. We do these sort of things to teach you how to, or do it yourself. And we also share it with our friends, family, and future generations on our YouTube channel. So please consider, don't consider, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because if this doesn't help you, I'm sure you'll find something in our video library that will. That's what many people told me. They leave comments. So God bless you all till next time.